What's up, everybody? Welcome. Let's try this. I'm trying this for the first time with this bad internet that is being plaguing the whole day. So let's try from home. Let's see if it works out. Let's see. Welcome, everybody. How's the sound? How's everybody? By the way, I can check it from here as well. Hold up. I'm able to check it from my home as well. How's the live stream? Can you imagine? All right, this is a Q&A foreigner in Russia. Let's see what's going on. Long day, I'm exhausted. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. I need to go to sleep. But before that, I really want to see if it is working. Is it working or not? Live from Russian home. You are welcome to join the chat. I'm trying to, there it is. I'm trying to check out if this works. Been streaming the whole day. With horrible internet. Just simply horrible. So, I'm not sure. Plus half of the day I didn't have my internet. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Wait a minute. Yeah, it looks nice. How's the voice? There's a little lag. I'm watching myself. Yeah, it looks nice. How's the voice? It's good. Right, guys, join the chat. We are live. This show is all about you guys. What if I add, by the way, a face? Hold up. Hello, Adam Levin. You're the first one to comment. Hello. Have you been to Tver? Yes, I have. It's on my channel. Go check out you can write Igor in Russia and Tver. You will find my videos. There's also, I think, its own playlist on my channel with many videos from my visit. I was there only one night, 2 days, streamed and stuff. And you can see all my videos on Google Maps, link in the description. Adam, USA. Who? What? I'm not from USA, I'm from Finland. I have Russia. We don't need any layers because I'm able to add some layers. Did you know that? Guys, check it out. For example, like this. Ooh, this is good. We're gonna keep this. I will watch. I'm from UK, but I live in Tver 3 months every year. I love it. Wow. How come you travel for 3 months? And how is it possible? And why Tver? Because for me, Tver, or Tver, but in Russian it's Tver. It's least favorite so far, but I was there during winter, and it is not the best winter city, considering if you go right from the outside the city center. So I had a bad experience with the streets, and that was my recollection. But it's all on my channel, so I'm not hating it. Actually, I started to like it more and more as soon as I went to the embankments, and then I went to close to when I visited the historical center at night. So I really liked it I started to like it. But I need to visit it during the summertime. Plus, I didn't have the time, but I wanted to visit across the river as well. There's like a Vodnoy, it's called like water station, which is like half destroyed. So I want to see that. Plus, I also filmed something special on my channel. I filmed, I went to this old, like over 100 year barrack buildings where people live, and it was in horrific condition, but at the same time it was like a time capsule. Check out my channel. I talked to a babushka from the house, from that building, so it's pretty cool. It's all on my Tver series. My wife is from there. We live in Cardiff, but I enjoy spending time there too. Nice man. Yes, I've been to many places and happy to explore Russia and the world. Yakutsk, world's coldest place for sure, for sure. I haven't been that far. You're from Russia? I'm not. I'm from Finland, but I'm like at home in Russia for sure. Everybody, guys, I'm a foreign traveler in Russia, and probably the most active one who does this because I really want to explore the whole entire Russia for sure. Thank you, Zediev. And the videos are, there's few live streams from back in the day, plus there's like edited versions. I think it's supposed to be a playlist. I think so. I should be, for sure. Everybody hit the like button, join the chat. Finally, we have internet without breaking, without any breaks or stuff. I streamed many times. I'm the hardest working YouTuber, easily. And I filmed a lot, and most of it was like shit because of horrific internet, so it all went to shit. I recognize the area instantly. I miss it. Which one are you watching? Because like I said, I filmed, there's many videos. I went to Victory Park, if I remember correctly. I visited, I always film in any city I go to. If it's like a city, new city, I always go to suburbs or like outskirts of the city. Same thing with, I visited 2 days in Cheboksary, went to the suburbs or outside the city center. Kazan, I went pretty far. I went all the way to the edge of the city as well. Ufa, the same thing. So I really like to do that. Main street of the city, yeah. That main street, of course, the main street in Tver. First second of the first live stream in Tver, I caught a video of a lady who was stealing alcohol from the store. So it was funny. So yeah, what else? Visited, of course, the main streets. I visited the city center, central area. I forgot, it was the Leninsky Street. I forgot the street. I remember pretty much everything that I've been to. Embankment, the park in the city center, and the old central area. This main street was really nice in Tver. And what else? I went to the there's the memorial statue to the legendary Russian singer. I went to the memorial statue or like replica of a tram. I did not find like a fighter. There's a fighter statue. Well, it's a real fighter, like jet. But I didn't find it. I tried to find it as my last, like during like nighttime, like 2 a.m. or something. But anyway, enough of Tver. But still, yeah, I really want to come back and explore it more. Fun fact, babies in Russia drink 120 milliliters of vodka every day. Wow. Mikhail Gruk, yes, indeed. Yes, I remember something about his story. Yeah, it's pretty cool place as well, that boulevard there. Guys, you can ask me which cities I've been to, or instead of making me do the list, you can ask me exact names of the cities that I can come back, right? And if you want to support with a super chat, you can use super chat to highlight your comment or a question or both. It's a long day. It's 2 a.m. in St. Petersburg, Russia, which I consider my favorite city, of course. This is the city I fell in love from the very first second in 10 years ago, almost. And yes, since then, I'm not able to be without my wonderful city, for sure. And yeah, one day, hopefully, we would be able to live here. And yeah, do you live in St. Petersburg? No, I don't. I travel here. Like I said, most of vloggers are actually not, they're foreign based, but they live in Russia, right? Which is great. But I mean, I'm not, and I'm mistaken to be one as well, but I'm not. Even though, like I said, I would love to live in St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg is the city for me, even though very high up is Kazan for me now. Since I visited this summer Kazan, for me, Kazan, Cheboksary is way up there. But because this is St. Petersburg, probably, yeah. But I would not mind live in Moscow. I would not mind live anywhere in Russia, basically. I would say so. There's not one place I would not live. And if you, yeah. So I travel here constantly to Russia from St. Petersburg and onwards. And this is like home for me in many ways, but I do not live in Russia. Moscow, understandably, it's easily, people ask me about, because I'm really big fan of St. Petersburg, right? So people ask me, because I really like Moscow as well, but St. Petersburg, I always make myself understood that this is the place to be, right? This is the best city in the world. But for me, and but when after Moscow, people ask me which one is better, and I have a easily living conditions, sites, possibilities, everything, living conditions. But St. Petersburg is better. I don't know, does that make sense or not? Love from Ghana, West Africa. Hello, Ghana. I want to watch this program I've been watching. It's called, I forgot the name. Сокровище императора. And it's not on YouTube. You see why people would prefer St. Petersburg. Well, many don't prefer it. Many do and many don't. It depends. People are, there are fans of Moscow or some other place. But I'm telling you guys, easily Kazan, for example, out of those places that I have been to, easily Kazan is way up there. Easily. And for me especially, I had a connection with the Cheboksary as well. The thing is that they are a bit further. It's like, Cheboksary is way further from Moscow. And Moscow is way further from St. Petersburg. So, it depends. And St. Petersburg is the one closer to the west, if it does matter for you, that type of things. All right, guys, where are you watching from? Join the chat. We have Ghana. Who else was here? Did we have UK? Was Zedai from? Where were you from, by the way? And Zedai, was there a proper playlist of Tver or not? Because that's the one with the Babushka interview from this historical. I found a Wales. Nice to meet you. So there's a very non-touristy place that I actually had to, because I'm a big YouTube fan also. So there's actually I dig deep, and I found from one of the videos that you probably don't see it. So I went and found this place, that I decided to visit it, and I did. It was epic. There's a playlist called Tver Russia. Nice. Hello, Netherlands. How do you say hello in Dutch? Я помню, ты говоришь по-русски. Да, на русском тоже мой родной язык. 9 videos, I'm going to watch them. Are there any live streams for? I don't know. Do you want to see all live streams? Non-live, but anyway. New York State in deep woods. Wow. What the hell? What's happening? What the hell? Why is there a man? Do I need to? Oh man, hold up. I'm here, guys. So Rick Hoke, hello. Yeah, guys, join the chat. So, anyways, it's been a long day. It's 2 a.m. in St. Petersburg, and I'm supposed to. Well, I'm gonna take my time and wake up when I do. There's gonna be more intriguing places that I'm gonna show you in my videos. Hope you guys subscribe. Where is Сокровище? The Сокровище means in Russian treasure of the emperor, and it's like a cool show from which Russian show. I don't get it. I fucking don't know this. It's broken. Hello, Chicago. I love Russia. Hello, Alex Garcia. 5:22 p.m. in Chicago. It's awesome to see you explore the places I've also been to. A bit surreal feeling. Yeah, it is. It's I don't know. There's enough of playlists, but the summer was one of the greatest experience in my life. I had the chance to travel across Russia. Hello, Boston. That time, in that point, that was the furthest east that I've gone to, all the way to European and Asian border. I traveled in the 20 days in 17 locations, cities, and that was epic. I still am. I have because I created new experiences. So I actually started releasing other videos as well, and put that playlist on hold. But that playlist is like from Russia to Asia, something like that. And I traveled from, well, technically from Helsinki, but if we're speaking about Russia, from Ivangorod, but St. Petersburg, all the way to Orenburg. And actually, physically, that's the highlight of the show. I crossed actually to the European side. That's what happened. And epic place. And actually, and the rest of the people continued onwards, and I actually went back because I stayed in Russia. So I actually went back and I visited for the first time also then Samara. Samara was epic. That's one of the awesome places as well, by the way. One of the most coolest neighborhoods that I've ever seen was in Samara, out of all places. But yeah, I can tell you more about the trip. The trip was from St. Petersburg, Moscow, then I traveled to Vladimir, and then to Arzamas in Nizhny Novgorod Oblast. Arzamas, the place of Pushkin, Bolshoy Boldino, his estate, Pushkin's estate. Then we continued on to there was some other stops here and there, but main ones. Cheboksary, my favorite. Then to then I visited the small Ikhrakasi. Man, I remember the place. A rural village, Ikhrakasi, in Chuvashia Republic. Ikhrakasi, like 40 people living there, maybe a little bit more. Epic stuff. YouTube shits on me, so nobody saw that video. That is truly remarkable video, even though I say it myself. Nevertheless, I know my value. I know what I've done and accomplished, but still, it would be nice that people would see what I've done and spend so many hours editing and translating stuff from Babushka that invited us into the house. So it was great. All right, Ikhrakasi. Then from village Ikhrakasi to Kazan, yes, Tatarstan. Then to Naberezhny Chelny. Then I visited Ufa, then Orenburg, going south, way to the Asian border, continent border, Samara, and back to Moscow. Epic. And sure, St. Petersburg. I make YouTube thumbnails for a living, so know that what it takes to make you YouTube videos. You're doing a great job. And I also do the thumbnails, even though I'm not a pro. I know my way with Photoshop, even though now I use Canva because I can't afford. And please, I would like to see your work, even though I'm not able possibly be your customer. But if you can, igorinrussia.info@gmail.com. I was Mikhail Petrov, I was picking up rubbish plastic in a uniform wearing my beret on US Veterans Day. I was giving $55. Congrats, bro. Went to Trans-Siberian train trip. I need to have maybe some kind of a sponsorship for that, or you guys can, because I'm not able to afford that type of trip. But I would definitely do it for show, or at least visit the cities on the way. But good question. Whenever I see Vladimir online, it reminds me of Tver. Would you say they're similar? I would, in a way, yes. But I would say Vladimir feels way older. if that makes sense. Vladimir feels older, especially the city, like in central at the, where there's a huge cliff kind of way, that area. It feels way older. It feels more Slavic. And Tver feels like some kind of it does feel more majestic in a way, a place near Moscow in a way, front line, not front line, but I mean, forefront of Moscow. But both, there's a similar feel to it, yes. By the way, and also Zidayev, let me tell you something, if you're a big Tver fan. I also, on the way back, I was able to film, I don't know, did I add that to the playlist? I visited the VIP room of Tver railway station, VIP room of the Tsar, it's a museum. So I went there to film like literally a few minutes before my train arrived. That's what I mean when I'm talking about hardest working YouTuber. Spending every minute. Yeah, guys. Oh man, I'm exhausted, but yeah, nice to have a little chat like this as well. Not always walking across the neighborhoods like I would, but there's no internet. I don't know if it's on the playlist, but if not, you can write Tver railway station, Tsar, maybe something like that. It was part of the live streams, but I edited it also as a separate video. So we're just live streaming, waiting for the train. By the way, Tver railway station, the waiting room, it's horrific. I didn't like it at all. I think I named it most horrific train station ever. I was on a bad mood, but Tver, guys, I'm not in Tver, I'm in St. Petersburg, but we talk, since Zidayev is the most active one, you guys got to be listening to this. By the way, guys, use Super Chat if you, just in case, want to support the hard work that I do. In Tver, for some reason, Tver has the best, it's not KFC, it was something chicken. I can pinpoint the place on the map because I have a good map memory. If you come to Tver, when you arrive to Tver from Moscow, when you come out, it's on the right side. Let's say like 7 minutes walk. So I forgot the name. It's chicken something, but it's also located on the main street. Chicken House. Yeah, I was shocked how good, tasty food it is. It was epic. I loved it. It was absolutely great. I was since, like I said, I went to Tver for one night, one evening, full. And by the way, hotel radio back then was really cheap, but it was brand new and very, very affordable. So hotel radio, there's a hotel room review, I think, also on that list. I did a lot of videos during the few hours that I stayed in Tver. Anyway, and yeah, I was walking the main street. I forgot the names. It was Bauman Street? No. Bauman Street is the main street in Kazan. Anyway, the main street of Tver. And there's also, and at night I was exhausted, so I took a wrap, chicken wrap, and it was, man, the chicken is simply great. Chicken House. Unfortunately, there is no Chicken House in Moscow. It's only in few cities, I believe, and no, not in St. Petersburg. So surreal, yeah. Guys, when I come to Russia and when I experience Russia, I experience Russia in a bit different way because I have my own priorities. For me, it's important to see daily life, normal life. Touristic stuff is just the platform. For example, in St. Petersburg, I did the main thing, watching all the basic touristic stuff during the first years. It's a big city. But during the first couple of years, I call that my tourist phase. I filmed everything. I did not film at all. I visited all the basic places, so I knew the grounds. And then I started building, going deeper and getting more detailed or further. This is how I did the same thing. Well, I did in Tver, I was one night, so I did that super fast during the first evening First hours, I visited all the key locations in the center that I could, walk around the embankment, and went to the neighborhoods, of historical neighborhoods, chick. The next day, exploring not so popular places, but still worth noting, worth seeing. Victory Park, seeing these 100+ years old houses, talk to some locals, etc. So yeah, I try to, and I remember some things that are not so maybe typical for me. It's more maybe, chicken house might be more interesting for me than, something more generic. That's my opinion. But rather take both. Are you in Russia right now? Yes, I am. I arrived yesterday, and it's always tough coming to Russia, but it's just an amazing place to visit, guys. And I don't know, does the microphone work? Does the microphone work or not? Is it louder when I put it like this? Yeah, you can ask questions or about cities that you're like or would like to see. And yeah, one thing that I usually do also, of course, is that Mad Hunt. Yeah, good one. I'm also actually too drunk. Not drunk. I don't know why I'm not drunk. My head hurts. But I drank the bottle. If you watch the live streams today, that the bottle that I bought, which is like, I think it's like 0.3 liters, but of alcohol, and I drank it. And I'm not feeling drunk, but my head hurts. No, I can't do a backflip. Hell no. I want to live. How has your experience been for the border when you enter Russia in time? Estonians are given a really hard time intentionally because of the situation. It's not, they don't want it to be a nice experience. They've said it officially. But on the Russian side, everything is very normal and good and fast, etc. So yeah, that's what I can say. How are you feeling? I'm feeling all right. My head hurts after the alcohol, but I need to go to sleep in a bit. Watching you from Quijon, Asturias, northern Spain. Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Olga Yelena Guaza. By the way, I have a video from Barcelona, and I have more videos from Barcelona, but you guys, YouTube is shadow banning my channel, so even my Russian videos don't get a lot of views except some of the videos, and I did great job. That's my opinion, but I did a good job filming. Once again, I was on vacation, but I love filming, so I spent a lot of time of my vacation on work, which my wife was not happy about. And for what? The video doesn't get any views. I did the really good guide video to what to see in Barcelona. But I gotta tell you, Barcelona was a major letdown. Major letdown this year. And the best thing was actually leaving Barcelona, I gotta tell you, to Montserrat Mountains. Freaking epic trip. I need to edit that, actually. That I haven't edited. And then also the if you guys, anybody from Spain, what's the when you go by the shore westwards, like a half an hour or 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Hey, MDL. Okay, you lived. What is the city name? It's called an S, with an S. It starts with an S. Small city not far from Barcelona. It was freaking beautiful. It was everything that we wanted from Barcelona. I couldn't get it. And what weird enough is with the city is called something Sitges. I think it's called Sitges, not Sitges. Sitges. I remember. Sitges was freaking awesome. Beautiful, amazing. Such a wonderful little town or city. We loved it. We absolutely loved it. The best memories was Montserrat and Sitges. And Barcelona, if I need to, well, I would say the beach was nice, a little bit boring. Sure, it was February. Um, a lot of homeless, crazy people at night, not safe. It didn't feel safe and closed down at night. But yeah, but one of the best pizzas ever in Barcelona. The place is called. It's in the what is the most historical place? About Sitges. Your pronunciation es correcta. Gracias, gracias. Yeah, Sitges was so nice. Wow, what a beautiful beach. What a wonderful atmosphere. And speaking of Barcelonian Spanish food, even though I don't know Spanish, but you would say Catalan food. Yes. It is. I don't know. But yes, Sitges is the place where they filmed something about fantasy. I don't know. I'm not a big fantasy guy. And yeah, hold up. But Montserrat, guys, such a beautiful place. Wow. Beautiful mountains. I have a ton of videos that I'm gonna post. Local. I think local. The best pizza ever. Local. It's on. There's the other the oldest part of the city in Barcelona is Air something. It's the name refers to the historical era. I forgot the name. Sorry, I gotta. My mind when I'm in Russia, I try to remember the Russian names. It's hard to do a geographical jump. Anyway, guys, what else? Hola, amiga. Oh, hold up, Olga. Hola, amiga, ¿qué tal estás? ¿Te gusta Rusia, mi patria? It's your homeland. Soy de Saint Petersburg. I'm subscribed onto your channel. Thank you so much. Gracias, gracias. And by the way, really, and by the way, yeah, the cave, yeah, there was some good stuff in Barcelona as well, but a major letdown. I would love to see more with my wife, like proper. I've been in my life in Las Palmas way like 25 years ago, 26 years ago. It was nice, but yeah, Gran Canaria and that type of. You look old. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sitges es muy bonita. Costa Blanca, provincia Barcelona. Yes, I wanted to go further, Andorra and stuff, but we thought like it's too much sitting in the bus. Oh yeah, what is your guys' favorite? What is your favorite place in Europe? I was joking. Don't take serious. It's hard to know because people do come and talk a lot of stuff, but even that comment is fine. People, those who behave out of the line, being rude is fine, but being up and doing something, so going further, that's forbidden, like in any good chat. In Barcelona is from what? The BCN in middle. Gotcha. MDL Barcelona. Now I'm gonna remember you. Yeah, guys, it's been a crazy day. How's the microphone? Hello, Donna. Man, I need to. I wanna watch the video. That's it, guys. But I love talking to you guys as well. Hope you heal from the things you don't talk about. Okay, that's weird. Rode mic is great. This is DJI. I'm a big fan of DJI. DJI needs to support me because I use DJI. I used to use DJI Osmo Pocket 1. I had two of ones. Now it's already old, too old. My DJI one, two. Then I have DJI mics. At home in Finland, I have DJI drone. What else do I have? Yeah, all sorts of stuff. And yeah, by the way, Zdayev, was it Zdayev? Yeah, the railway station was something. Especially, I had a bad mood because of it was horrific winter roads in the city. It was especially with the bag, so it was horrific. So I was in a bad mood. Praise the Fool is running for the Comedian of the Year. All right, where is it? Oh, sorry guys, I'm exhausted. I'm hardest working YouTuber easily, and unfortunately, it didn't come out in numbers. I don't know why. No. I just don't know why this thing doesn't show me. All right, join the chat, everybody. This is not fun. I'm too exhausted. Now it's the official warning. Join the chat and not make me say things. Make me actually have talking points, something to comment. I hope tomorrow we're gonna have a better internet, but we don't know. Nobody knows, guys. Fucking hell. Здорово, друг, здорово. All right, guys. And you got 3 minutes to leave a comment. Comment a question or whatever. Football team. I used to be, I still kind of like way more, the best for me is Spanish La Liga. But I would say, just because I love St. Petersburg, I'm going to say Zenit for football. Yeah, Zenit. That's the St. Petersburg team, if you don't know. What about you guys? What team do you support? Hala Madrid? No? Or Barcelona? Speaking of Barcelona. I need to see the show. Zenit Europa League winners 2008. Was it? I saw Zenit playing here in St. Petersburg. Everything is on my channel. Tottenham Hotspur for me. Oh, nice. Nice. Wales has a strong support for the football team. Love for the football team, of course. Как тебе Петербург? Для меня Питер это дом, так что это самое лучший город в мире для меня. Хотя не идеален. All right, let's try. Can I? Yes, I think it works. Where did you learn Russian? It's my native language, even though I speak Finnish better than my native language. So because I have Russian wife, and I have a lot of main thing that I do is travel to Russia, film Russia. So as a vlogger, English, Russian, that's the most common languages that I speak. So that's why. And guys, бывал в городе Великий. Have I been to Великий Novgorod? Yes, I have. Check out Великий Novgorod playlist as well. That's the city 3.5 hours from St. Petersburg. Да, бывал, у меня список есть, плейлист на канале с видео с Великого Новгорода. Просто супер, классное место. Speak English and Welsh fluently, but trying to learn Russian too. Well, good man, good man. That's very good. It's tough, I know. I know it's tough, but you know, just speaking a little bit and people gonna support you all the way. Спасибо, Шац. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of content that I've done from Russia. Main video, mostly in St. Petersburg. This is where I've been, but there's a lot of cities that I've explored. So I love traveling in Russia and exploring the cities and places. All right, guys. Is this it? That's it? Do you want to say something else? You have something else you want to share? Oh, there's a microphone, so I need to know who's gonna. Yes, Russians are very supportive. Yeah, as soon as you start speaking Russian, even though if you know just the word spasiba, you know, people are gonna join in and try to explore, show you the best of the country, and you know, as long as you try, that's the main thing. Or if you know if you're if you're friendly enough, and they see that you struggle and you try to say they're gonna love you. Face was shocked. Indeed, yeah. And they love you for it, right? All right, here we go. Сокровище императора. All right, my friends. Thanks for you active guys. Zedayev, thanks for being active. Welcome to the channel if you're new. I hope I gave you something for your homesickness in a way. Do you know Fiskars? Sorry, I missed it, MDL. Yes, of course I know Fiskars. And I'm very active Russian history student in a way. And I know that I always try to find something that interests me. Fiskars, well, yeah, it's a historical company, blah, 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 from Russian era of Finland, right? Grand Duchy of Finland. And I know for a fact, for example, during the World Fair, which was organized for engineering in Helsinki, Russia, well, Grand Duchy of Finland, but Russia was organizing the fair. The Empress herself, I think the Empress of the wife of Alexander III, she actually visited Fiskars, and I think she bought, I don't know, did she buy or whatever, anyway, she visited Fiskars stand in the World Fair. Because Russia was the first one to granted Finland as a Grand Duchy of Finland as part of Russia to participate in a separate area with separate stands inside the Russian committee or what you call it. Yeah, little fun fact. All right, yes, thank you so much, guys. I see you again. I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of, it's 3 a.m. I need to go to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully internet works. This is Igor Russia, your foreigner, Igor in Russia, YouTube's favorite Igor. Please like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye from beautiful Russia. Good night. Thank you, MDL. Давайте. Home tour, maybe some other time.